spending time, yeah. And guys, one I'm gonna send hit my play fast. I still know that now you're asking me here. You're coming on here. I'm gonna team cover on here. Yeah. You saw on here. It's still here. First, you wanna pop here? So here. They can do nothing around. Not really this guy for here. Just get the phone up. Alright. Yeah. Just sending stuff on it here. Just hard on it. Here. Yeah. Yes. Oh, what happened? Oh. This kind of case is in my this is a sugar guy. This is the whole game. It's a bit so secure. Okay, behind the scenes for the hops and foster of industrial curiosity of honesty. Can I put also because when you're a senior high school or the freshman who could be. Don't think that there's a top politics. For some of us are more wisdom given. Could use it more often. Who go with the kiss on the face and keep it a strong bit of it, but the experience. Who go the same. Good with something from after appreciate company. What can offer you as well as what you can offer them. It's also to the easier part picture. For community this happens all. We are normal allocation. When we give is especially we are normal for choices. Who would want to come together in to truth? Finish. As projects of masses an hour. Aware of a lot of truths to the issues. People who are curious as an answer of the lantern with the case to better with think about break because it doesn't think of the better whatever at the game. When I saw what was that people decide critically. What was the people discover because people learn things very slowly. But I noticed me fast Mr. Soft units that took when you used to understand after the study take the others. I was in the history that there is no way to resolve because can't be outsmarted by the next smart guy. But because one smart guy can't be outsmarted by the next smarter guy, yeah. Go beyond life days, understand, don't be safe. When it gets overexcited by this, but I'll also look at our negative stream. It's about the guy who runs around this stream. But also look around here. Users will look us standing next to us and we'll look to this here. So what here curious of what doing here. I'll most of it to get it through. But what the particular position, but the happy get about the books are come out of nothing if you're on this to really press what you have to get to say but the good back at the and I'll loosen that back like a part of it until the occasion. You will talk of fortress for the interview. I can't give any piece of address records here. These people are certain these the results together, yeah. Tried what you guys expert this year. And so yeah. Let's try to learn about you can use statistics if you got a statistic you're probably going to have very long to read this learn what you can front end if you can assist your paper on existence. So go with this to get the song where to the base. In this case it's so laughable attention keep the decent body. But to get somebody to preface your job for this son. So the body but you gotta beat up but this very construction of the base of the body. That's a return of the period of the go who's supposed to get a foot to get a back who's shut his own and I did what smell like a case. We in front turn it out to be just your anticipation and if the location that for circulation can put the take this something because of went as with a hard contact because of paper because they're very interesting. So when you're going to face up the rehabilitation and to face or physical accounts will not be interested enough of anything to personally just physical content for the relief because we have with almost all the school tools different than the activities. Was if I activity very bit for body communicated the capsulated we get from body weak inside. Was it sure try collaboration and needed to get closer. Going satisfied. And the master intelligence is so here. You just doesn't do enough, is it? Just so here. There's factors about yourself, so you should feel a bit more nicer, is there? For an example. So there's more specialized here. And so here. And it makes you feel it, I guess, that talking by horror, I guess, know it all, or they have a high gauge, super really well who knows actually and it's about culture here. It makes you Dave, can you explain to somebody case that himself here? He tried to explain. So what I'm here actually ask about this question, yeah. There's a lot of foreign people who haven't spent much of it as social security operation. Or far away vision is a meditation, so I haven't had a chance to learn any money for taking this as a successful communication. Just as a average people haven't spent the laws foreign is part of general concert and better. But why there are people who are natural was a bit of progress to communities is a situation. As exercise on knowledge against let's take it from a destiny. That's the case of horror. You keep it on knowledge and constantly spilling off your studies. An incredible hammer. He's feeling a super educated the way he feels like he can't nor does he try to empathize with those around here. He can't empathize. Regardless of supposed to be interesting. But usually only the person that he's more knowledge in the field. This type of person that appears productively very desperate. There's a check is also the difference because he doesn't necessarily ask people based on the it's also very excellent. He needs to emphasis the normal. You can see his basic interaction with the character with it so that he's often unclear. Does not know how to handle what the situation. We don't see him once trying to please something because he doesn't know any other way to get there to like you. He's not practicing leadership. Every next time watching an Asia preferring experience of making Asia. This is the type of occasion cognitive communication is this is your report of these characters are very considered the field. When it comes to this, realistic characters can handle socialize. But we did those two very complicated cards must be better. It's there from the outside from the average case here. Just when I was trying to talk into the show. And then took it inside the case, I still appreciate. Not to understand what the freezes behind not communicating because they're being now the case fully together. Also, there is a typical case. Muting rough types together. Common sort of typical Asian combinator or supporting the average of X lies with the questions basic conventions. It's a really curious man and it's genius together. The curious man of life gets it has a hard time connecting the averages. I'm not a pride person correlation when developing his skills. First of all, fighters is a level of the difficulty here. So, it different fractals upon us. Either have to get to make this a compost issue. We show more than the benefits as a kind of be too afraid of the easier life as a try on the sort of enter a difficult one, I guess, yeah. I think that for find this was an eye injection more but defective is defective this way it displays of the iteration. Social person like a patient has actually a component to persist not because he's student but because he's study this it's success not because he's spent all his time in it because he's socialized That's not necessary. Success. One thing about it is doesn't spend enough. One thing is about you conclude and things what you do right here. But anybody since the birth up to some action, he's definitely gonna be even how path he is in general is gonna specialize in tasks around here. And he's gonna be very capable here. On it could be John investigation. So I want my solve here. Okay, listen to this. Are you ready? Okay, he felt powerful, I guess, and says, it's also, I want to be Chicago, so learn to fire, a bit of presentation. This is very was someone else upon this. If you in this gonna cut off the collaboration, that's a great use, pretty less for the process is a configuration. Is preferred to be the bonus and also share with the shades music of the chatting son. I was swinging at the guy was against me. What's the point of occasion to be provoked as he could? Not follow me by the third chat is so much that he thought I was too serious, yeah. Bro, what we could do? There's a part of the dynamics with the get, yeah. Guess I don't find any issue. Must be in the text which was never meant to be a very defining issue. I was looking for super hard because they are however most collaboration with the admin speaker and even if they are the particular was not the alpha. Go with the part of vertical identification clip there. Was a fun related, not related. Share falls are more or less relationship with a few deviation. There are more extreme what this means for I must eat this out. They say about Peter to our best defense, base defense. Because I'm pretty normal here. Pretty normal that somebody so up at this much thing around here. Just gonna feel the cultural issues here, so let's talk about this guy. Alright, so we're going up. Shop star, right? Who's kidding here, boss? Yo, what's up? What is going on? This is very happy now. There's one section full. And shocker, you don't do the speaker here. You got to leave this issue. We got the bump that the follow call. I got thoughts of the paper, none of the offer. The student restaurant don't bet on the Taurus, yes, man. I'm looking next to the data. And we'll try page here, she was taking her off. Look at that risk going to be a mattress of the floor, Asia. What's the coefficient said broken? It hit me, she was standing me on the floor, Asia. Get me on the head, please. Left and suspended sucking at the face, she started off. Niceties, yet the first of all, was his complicate armor. So here. What is this? It's around here. Huh? So it's here. So it's out. What is up in things that you took it away? The dog shit around. Not even looking right there. I was looking for what you heard. I'm very curious person. I'm very curious person. I'm very curious person here. Very curious person indeed. And yes, I take a look at this so I know maybe, you know. It's great to also create a sense of pain around. Take a look at what's possible. Yeah, what are supposed to do? Alright, you get to is you this sorry stuff here. You can share it, guys can better we have more to talk about it. Proofs of records, some guys use it to me. And I can forward this of them, that's an advice, suggesting never sen paista rata kivitämä. Pelissä mies vaikka paljon suksaatsime. Eikä se konsistentti se horror kesä. Correlate the with the case and constant stroll about that, sorry. Alright, education. You want to better succeed education. Operate or every opportunity education to take maximum result. Also not in the investigation. And you're definitely going to do that then. And then everyone else, you don't know if the response the problem over the guys who fix their own data. But for never having accomplished in a living topic because of a valley not their last day. The run going out a bullshit car. But it's a t-shirt. You'll be to the next case. I'm gonna steal the next guy of a shit for kiss. Still because most of these pieces was from a junior right here. It's like a name it to publish insecurity with a threat actually. Or call a thing direction trilling facilities. Success of discussing Professor J.R. to say or solicitation. Thus concern attention with fixed solidness. The good thing is I'm not applying a preaching ready for the case. I prefer to some as and all the feel what I see what it should be going. No thing, sir. Home version or something issue. If you're looking for the situation. Whoa. You don't have accident issue. I would like to have any kind of a wheel crashing somebody's ass here. Hitsuyakana Graba al nacimiento de Corona. Muchas relaciones imaginadas. Las recomendadas. Los leídos. Rampa. La vida. Si están por el nacimiento de muchos. This is your friend, Ryan. This is the friend you should be meeting for today. Oh, what you doing, Paul? I guess this is we are highly to stop me to the city. Just which too often. I will discuss that with this volume thing. Then I will something interesting. No determination. How you will have to swallow or education. Nothing more than education speaking. Because it's for just to speak of this match for traces. Those who play to achieve especially atmosphere. I will read to some of the world of the nonsense. They were returning outside of the world application complexes. But it is a trial limitation. You'll find no one cares about bracket facial emulations. Progress of threat was an application. More online admission with cycle lapses about culture. Counseling education. Why do you feel like as a measure of relation? This is being commemorated to the means for articulation, processing impoveration, plausible your logic rational thought. Using this works and it's an easy kind of solution here. You get a clean easy case here. Well, I do investigate whom there's a very facts to canky about here. This kind of thing you see lots of this here. It doesn't really it can force to training for a tomorrow occasion. Our working is manifest occasion to a process occasion and a process of this occasion. That's the backward. And so here. And all about this is a handle litigation. This kind of with a competition. There's a competition and then a competition here. Rather than the shield application. A hypothesis is a lot of education. This case and a blank. The smell like also. As with in the room occasion. As I hope you will look down on a pickle see some boxes of this on the with else apples mediation. In the room occasion, yeah. Also always on the floor of the boss of the well, that's almost this horror. Somebody really enjoy about this kind of thing right here. So much talk about it here. Alright, this is a kind of place I'm looking for the internet this year, this website edition. It's mentioned about this some neighbors who's just been peeing around here. They have been fighting several parts about here. This is a kind of policy here. He's just one issue today. Make disrespected series until he committed public seppuku in front of everybody else around here. Your Rationalism is a flat up together. This has been some for it compilation, but you leave copy, but the money is included the so option is paper. And the station or I don't know if you play versus I that is true. And I call it voice and location. This was also true also in next year. The time on here. I'm more China. It's to example location. It's normal for some days. G here. Well, some people this is HTML, so it has a kind of a thing on it. Estamos a ver. Saquei. Estamos aqui. Estamos aqui. Okay. With modification. No really modification. Right, no really modification. No really modification. Welcome to take out. Are you ready to kick off? Ladies and gentlemen, you are now in the install here. There is a platform computer. I got a shutdown every shake here. So there's the next step, it has to be on over time here. And you're gonna try to this here. I'll give you a chance to following up all this here. There's next step is has come for a long used to effect it. It's a take upon something. It's a exit of something that's not exit. Yes. Unless it's the same kind of patient background. Ooh la la la. Uploads are not uploaded your videos please for a second. You know, upsector here, you say you want to have it a little bit easier. So all those things we're trying to put here. If you think about it, there's a chance station is the old resuming of the whole thing around backward. Ooh la 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 la. I want to get home right here. Ooh, changing nothing after the sign. Alright, this is already different. You gotta go. Most of the cat searching out case. Website of examples here. Okay. Looks like it's here. This is crazy about this sheep rate. I see this. Straightforward. And then we have a scene right here. Let's go. Go. Most of these effective reasoning conditions is directly used for context execution. Returns to the spoken repetition. Context execution is a conviction in any other process. Ethical community management in generalizing. But not totally here. Maybe you're famous, you can party the way you want. Well, this is actually a stupid idea here. It has run so long, and in order to be able to stop it, so like it was supposed to be one of the chicken pies, take enormous stupidity to stack in sit on a crap run. Unfortunately, it's not your idea here. We're gonna try some things here. Somebody to my days to this capite and the pay in the sea to the feast under in the pine down at the station five go fish was day. So I always care about the laugh. I was looking for that. Now this is just wait a second. We're looking for this there. There stay here. The response is fine. The response I'm here when I press this is was absolute crap pressure. But that's not because that's a completely such as awfully issue. I'm gonna get an insight here. What are these here to keep these things up? I don't see any either. This is things separate. If you're focusing on this computer system, you're running about a virus roll for the boss. Okay, there is one, and there is two around you. Oh, let's go to Archer. What's the situation, gentlemen? There is a bit. I mean, rep issues has been used for E. It is an incredible thing. I was never able to talk about this thing right here. For missing is a craft left. It's saying course says things to try to send classes property. It is for any play. It's all actually it's a wiki that we should check out that in here. I'll have you all like a particle letter where you refer. Last update. Performance update was expired. It's expired already. Like 1.5 years. Goes the time browser. I think about this. I know it goes already too fast anyway. download here. You know the website. You know the result. Here it is. You got 5 passes here. RIP. RIP. In the background here, let's go here. Home. And you have this kind of find. Those formats they have been. Let's go here. RIP. So like this is a .gov 99 2002. What is it? Again, because of a soccer culture problems here. Is it possible to avoid the aberration? The download of there we go. No notification here. Hot file. Okay, let's see the part here. I just differ is to get a taste for outros. What year was this here? Mod for it here. WGTS. WGTS. So this is a show. Blogspot here. So here. Okay, I found there's a hot files here. Hot files? Hot files. So this is compilation. I don't like crash this compilation. Interaction here is just you need to get a right person now. I think before they do that, that's just a whole easy for eating by sophistication here. This is so the first charge is standard for deflation. Just to see. Local system education good and so see there is infinity so this see and a freaking on here you could all of your picture here the kind of picture Ugalo si kuma denyo sa pentora bitiendo so an individual as a you. Let's gonna give any kind of messages for smiling here. Destination. This is also still alright. There are a lot of videos here already. Download. Go. Subandi. Requirement block out. I was just started a website here. This is about the page here. What's the voice here? Let's put the save for the class here. Let's see. Or just going to the next thing I was gonna see. I think so, but I was gonna do a lot of when stuff a movie thing that I did with the American bird is a gift that took up. And do just let it through trail to pay so much. Just let it after run train on that as a base of Asia. Camp 8 was the only time in Asia was this is what they're getting all over Asia. And for the part this adaptation is like these two exist. Or just don't see it as a real adaptation. Is so here. We got them to something about the center in your ghost. Because a large amount of here on here. So to for the I'm seeing looking for the website. So take the step with the share. Someone creating a walls acquisition in plan education. Access basic every thing in for the education. As sympathy for what happened to the song for the kind of interpretation and interpretation. We'll follow the case in the months of the return false at the country like the case. One was the boss is the greatest like the case. You do this to go in, find a gun where it is, have a seat, or the fellow operator. Everyone was different extensive. But probably to put over last year's varsity papers. Because I have random stories about this is the purpose you never heard of a sort of segregation in or whatever that will be loaded by promise where someone gets called for vacation. This printed around the board. Here it is. And several other things for the change are here. Okay. So now you actually want to get a restart as a whole sheet to put that on. just I'm more happy about this, how this operates here. It will be like this tomorrow, it will be like this every day around here. Instead of here. Always saving everything. To be together Saturday. Your education here. Thoughts of meeting a lot of these part of independence. Oh, specifically together in the floor. Psychotherapy in the zone. Carter for the have a consciousness is a exploration. To follow the front garden will build them. As I said, that's the about this. This is effective austerity. Instead of us a year. What are we expecting now? Well, let's take a look around here. This is here. No, I do not the case here. Here's also here. Is a first step to be. They're uploaded in the day now. These double digs are really changed about here at all. So you just like take it and restart it. You did not. That was a surprise here. Applause. Let's go back for the website. Are you maybe too loud, maybe too fast, maybe too early, maybe too late, maybe too anything? Here it is. As you already see about this 3-minute video. I want to see this because it's last. It's the last video here. Empty now. All things will be to change your fate. Ooh. Is that here? To something inside the beat. Call us right here. Inside here. Ready? The last thing is here. Inside here. Take a look around here. Take a look right here. This is here. Some sounds like I can't even say here. Alright, here it is. So there's a private song right here. No, maybe not so. Okay, it's a private here. Maybe Italian, okay, it's everything. Alright, that's interesting here. This is a dancing snack around here. I don't know here, but that's what I know. The weakness. The balance is suspended terror, cultivator of unpracticality is just share yourself. Put borders and project yourselves. Isolation is dangerous. It's dangerous. Apple seems effortless here. Effortless here. Parlato unisistile posizione. Cantante la voce via. Uso che la tira. Here it is gone. I don't know rename this now, you know. I am looking forward to a place and to see to your feet. It's gonna to be the recording beautiful. Yo, take it a song. Was it a 14 minutes file this from? It is hard to say about here. I better take a look around here. To be honest with you, expecting nothing. We might be disappointed if it was a 14 minute file. You're right about this thing. What's out here? Usate la voz bien. Que usate la voz dalla foto de dici. This is do. Usate la. Are you ready? Everybody's ready? Let's do it again here. I can't see for it here. But I still consider for a spot this in the picture right here. It's very spawning here. We will coming around here. Okay, I have to put it to the pause here. So we'll be patient, I getting food that mean finally the fever cussing. No. You know what? Um, Hey baby, how's it going? What now? It's gonna be a bit.
Dude. Okay. Good. Yeah, this dude is what it is. What? Mechanical variation is one of the just do it good. So what What is this now? I like annoying. It will cost something. I don't know. Сумерки. Сумерки. Было бы. Смотря. You're a little more,
This is, you're really more, fat. You never changed your look. Okay, but yeah, this is nice to meet you. Yeah. Here we go. This is the here. This is here. Love here. I try. There's an interesting about it, so conscious of other. It's all a second body, yeah. I'm really happy about that thing, right? I'm really happy about it. I feel very uncomfortable, sorry I cannot tell you what to do it. What? You go. I didn't basically you probably should. What's sorry? It's like me, but because here, for getting on news, the look around this. Did you see this? Did you solve that? Yeah. Putting a attaching background here. These are pretty hard to get put. This is a look around here. I can sleep on it, sleep in 1 hour. No idea. Yeah. That's what you took acceleration. Looking for justice here. And fire. I'm up here. Check that a couple of this person cancel. So cancel. See, let's look around this kind of thing. F. It's clear. Have a unit of these ridiculous stressor in the state of euphoria. Let's see here. Why should I pay for a freaking himself here? Det känner det svartare. Det jag tycker att det här var barnen på att det är just det jag säger. Myself actually. Is it how I play? Everything else around. Does it legs? Vehicles. And so look at all these things. They got a power here. But it makes some space right now. It's all unnecessary. Yeah, but it's definitely possible, yeah. It's just possible. It's just going to middle age, you know. And they're going to I'm not going to have a half there, and I'm not quite in the hand of this as a freak on here. Although ISOs here. Regular. This is a rest was the other last lab here. There was also a treatment. Also is a top of this because it's also make here as a sign the skin more pure treatment. Because I supported up also it's but now it's the woman so that's a make your shine skin more softer as a levels right now. How I start here. It's you feel the pool pulling down occasionally. You must also see do 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 there is something gonna make the same to flow for a boy quick is a big with me and I can't know that's come across a while. Oh shocker. Oh shocking I am. But that week with me gets close and that's as much as consuming as a jockey yeah. Kilometers is 7.45 here. Kilometers here. It's 1,200 kilometers, yeah. Ooh, the simple apple. Running on a treadmill, yes, yeah. Treadmill. As interesting. But the difficulty is it makes the pluralize more firm on ski. Opposite here. Oh yes. Look at this, oh, this are here. Destabilized a lot here. I cannot see any castle crew for here. But maybe you don't consume enough. I don't believe that one word. Here it is. Stop it, you guys here. Let's take a look around here. So he really dislikes the quality of what you ever consider here. And so here. The right of this case here. So many people around here talking about these actions. So here. Transport here. So what happened here? Is it pressing stop here? Alright, let's continue about here. Here we go. Systematically. Edit the case here. Tax 2K. 1.5 minutes here. Modification dates here. So here. Let's take a look around this thing right here. Oh yes. A little bit of Christian backwards. How you go on here? You never ever do the live anything else. What is it here? Address. RH. Shorting. There is. It's possible to remove everything. Dissident here. Icon up here. A surprising thing about here. Look at all these icons are here. Look at we have icon background here. It's already saved about the icons here. Take a look around how this is going to look like. It's pretty select. Go down to the other video. Open cassette here. In your engine. Nothing on here. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah. Oh, papa. Okay, some baby time. Just to see about the. Look for his let's go to my folder. Back it down. Do this. Bury down. Push chapter. Bring it up. 81, 82. Senior. Well, I am. It's 96, 99. Senior. It was a little one disgusting. car. Muscularity advice promise. Take this here. Advice because they want to get muscular, say what they want to cover different points. Workers think what they say they want, but they really want to get zero. Applause. All applause in that class. You actually help with this. Services indicates the case and it's a order, yeah. And the whole process is wholly opposite to the whole. It's the people who have a conversation. Moving out is that more afraid of smell that hurt you. You're more about because of the noise that fish heard. You're stepping up the good. Let's just see. Or medication, moral certification. I mean like those songs. Ooh, I have to the patient. We listen to the good babe found. It says that the body could says that we are four nations strong exactly. Look at the state of the nation. Take off a sharks and pretty data to each one. Either during this age period. They are ready even before they are born. And plus medication. Period. And pretty period, yeah. We believe is shining off the picture. Ideal picture. Så se pelkästään jo. Ja se pelkä all different expectation. No water she kind of. When I am weak, to very heavy. Basically, you should ask about the computer, yeah. What this computer is doing on you. Unless the computer has something in here. If you're looking for a stabilizer, yeah. There's also a border choice which might be like a heater. What is the scale doing? No, let's put the remote off the yeah. This is the look at this, there's a FE axis, yeah. This is the thing that you use about here. This standing bar. You should remember all of those things that happen in the first place, yeah. Please, how this could be just lucky start, yeah. Why do it? Do. Continue here actually, yeah. Cancel upload it. Let's go to the upload this previous upload here. Let's just see. We gotta need salvation. There free. Here is the other game where I will say it's a loaded poster. When they combine the process of sort of a century or white issue. The tango. Be curious, a little bit off for Asia. Before you do, a look it up for Asia. B6 is it? Go. Say up, please say to be your head, circle it, please, so no ethics for other. Yeah. Location of fire there. Don't be the gate about it. Yes, search about it also here. This is here. Here it is, take a look around. Here it is, F. Take a look there. exist. The biggest difference we got also is that we have a better shows one of the things about the here is that in social here to play the shows and to take it away to the procrastination. The word interpretation more basic money better than now. The more machine that we've done now is the peak of the what we bought here right here. Those is not the kind of thing to do if a belly does is scary. Discussing I am dead. There is a noise that does association of the and terrorism is a segregation and deterministic here. Deterministic as sort of association all the systems of what's society. Just because something is upward universe is the allegation here to bring off this thing on it. And use that the patient reputation. I put I just after case in music. There is a forum that became a customer is called to it as the innovation solar here. Who will feel to the point of this become a hotspot for occasional investigation. In a rights groups where all traces say of the issue shows as well as the history is for application. Probably to be attached love. Or they call mutations pretty you'll succeed around the classification. Just results. Doing to do smarter to get it to get here. It's not about one cell less than it's about one cell who fried rice there here. Stay to the standard to the space. Here it goes. Oh, the guys I had to get a patient. Because of the order classification up there is one thing got to be competitive for to highlight some of the qualities here. Stretching ideas want to get a ring go by the beauty with the goose but the game in here. A port while play is up but the particular side that the competitive advantage is better than the overall your here. In the physicality what did you become independent from your measure? The only way to get independent for is getting measure. Use someone else share expense here. Google Peter cheating and for the cheating whole forest as a blind measure. Focus the shan to be gold left for good days. So let the decrease on her. Bingo that this is one that alpha theater in cells here. And I was a couple of years ago teacher. Ooh, the basin, the certain and baby corner. My name is Gaishina. When it was considered revision, where they said to get the bottom. Okay, so it's probably on the speaking of some kind of issues here. And you saw here. Looking for a normal sort of something is minimally based. It's actually here. Those are the creation one of the post reactions, serious case accommodating. The last case should be its aspect of relationship. Manipulate the third to the last case here. Farco case here. Do the next thing actually love to hear an interrogation. This is case to be here. Up to the differentiation styles of the career. What you know about here. There was straight off the issue flow is a more competitive is a competitive here. Rancori. Here we go, as I said, Marco is a surely you can't avoid being a place with the bashing the author and nationalism style pickup. This is not those supposed to be the bashing irrigation to preside the pre style. Only the author but be loaded and disrespectful of the pre-style. They make noise to do the hesitate to show out the rest of the parts. Hesitate to show out the high class have lots of attack that humor are always one skill up over here. This is all in order to always tougher about the comics are like the most not the foreigners also. Because very deep for the nation is be comforted to be righteous to a base of the physical appearances. Presentation, the society, a smile oppression, how often general polite to what effeminated to the appearance of classic characteristics. Individuals have a high score out early novels, the business of other comes to the lack of by nature toughness and awareness issue. Or the lack of attractiveness. Good up they just keep an eye on ratio. The calculated careful with the seated underestimation. He's like this and the problem of the boss is to keep the precision of this is even romantic issue. And they see someone of them make a movement which is carefully calculated. But you understand the person I guess here. The happiness Rotation of predictors to the compass virtuality foundation, love to make it, can improve our situation. The cycle, however, fix what hottest in the quarter said that the summer has occurred in the right of the company. As a case, this small because the craft of hand pipe brings us to the face. It was around the bigger picture. What the time is a control of the flex on the next like a last suspect minute place this there on here. He saw us a separate the empire. This is what you're looking for, here. There's always an explanation, definition here. Is it credible, actually, looking for once again. This is kind of a video with any kind of definition, like he says here. Bios, these putting in place here. Also, the canals. The Brazilianes. And so, see the difference. The cycle and the pocket as a temporary intimidation. They keep selling fresh interest upon physical. So all any other cases lead to trying to attempt this is security on the side. You get scared you lose, so it's serious because the car hanging next to your side and you're the one that will happen. You just have to move because the humans are your future. It could be also that be feel as basic quality. In the bulk calculation. The flow places we call this way approach. I started small pocket here about insignificance of colorizer. A clear composition. Will be approach the target to here like about rationalism increase awareness. Number reader this country's guys here always get this some it's a call offline. Foreign this is this issue. The 100 issue shows but different from the 7 year 80 months duration here. As far as you didn't mention rotation as smooth that's it. Recognition is yeah. So it's like all patient here. Very physical case. Where you find the steps of many to have a mortgage. Both countries are more open only have flight point here. Inhabited the colonies having guess yeah. There is a sound case that happy in the case yeah. We've never been a process here. Please get us a force accepted answer yeah. Characters måste jag säga, vi only approach after the show interest. In a competent application, but success application. Give me a success duration. Of course, I thought it is somebody else a little worse thing of thing like this kind of thing. You're looking for a first ever website. You just use spot here. What are we up to? Blood sharing. The nation of what happened themselves here. You tell further return to the station and that's okay here. It's a calculation of any. You send the comments just to see that from your face and still look at you. What will it you about her? So yeah, it is an all you do is here. Hey, I see about here. Like the station I party here. Also, there's a difference to talk about employees invite issues in their interest you with someone to come on here. Period. This is what's always when you're done with the shop, sorry. Any matter is the cause of the she's later. So see. He'll get a target sorry here. It is hard to get dance with her and lead to escalation. Welcome USA start to value the share. City of US policy. Where our target is coming here. Use it. Siktiland. Vad är det säga? Siktiland here. Looking for a hint here. Siktiland. I don't speak myself turbulence, sorry about that. I don't have any understanding about here. I just only know about here. One of my Greek friends in position, anytime you see Turkish person, you should also see Siktiland case, yeah. But this was the Greek person, so don't take any kind of it here. This was here. His parents was killed about it. His father was against a genocide this here. Because he was here. Another way to get to that. I see the small part here. Can't do about this area. If you ask your phone or sister. Watch it once squares by those are moving next to getting one day. The info about here and dangerous is a comfort and your abilities here. The play will some they put a song together to take for the best place because they will take when you take champion what because next time. It's not money because pay fields. But I guess you're quite cheap. a quite with good chances of transfer you will Asia. So one is to get what you lose land if you take up the sheet back on. It's always sit with my back at the power. It still was it doesn't get go behind my back. Every focus or make a cash while checking the cash flow. Oh, service doesn't make us but the connection when the cup is a full fish. It's so scared that it is like a nation of myself anyway. You're so here. Finance it here. Here is the south here. Look around here. Every project is implemented every year. I said, think tank between the liquor stations. Our crash on March Asia. 30,000, 70,000 will come to leaf work in every year from March Asia. According to there. Think tank right here. This is incredible, I said, yeah. But with assassination at here. Food person with the case with the body. Also, certification act our once he says assassination at the here. So yeah. This is not the that is pulling us a hand on off it, yeah. How I stand for this hand on you. As the card with a high energy support for the low energy is the active opnoxis. But with the low energy support process, they will have energy here. So we're gonna think about this thing on here. You're this gun, they make imagine always in front of me. Something on you. Oh no, you're going on you. Oh! Yes, that's so on you. I was giving a chance this person to what? Sell us a year. It's to what? Give yourself a kind of to give a chance. Give me a chance. Alright, need that thing around here. Right. You go with this and you know, so yeah. Pretty easy case here. That you spot here. And also thousands of coins like this and we'll saw it and then according to all the benefits and how the terror all can get for chaos vision anybody. The choice involved the age is a fairly creative ignorance also. I created the ignorance of gospel family, it is considered equal sharing of the mystery issue. So yeah. Another gonna happen here. It's more cases, more private. Well, yeah, so it's a involving foreign gates and here you're making out the three more progress, a high rate of feel like that. I get the access for guys or less. Our shops lose with of course hiker. This one needs a nice one, this is what I said here. As a first the party is and he says parties are bring the pieces back at the end of the year to create a mafia gang see that the print the pieces is like here this is the here what now I said back so they take on your pieces so there's a lot of retired sons selflessness and return to hundreds of the body is exploration. But thankfully guys and comments call of hundreds of people retired person it might not be all the time they should put work in it so like it's not the excuse for it you gotta guess I'll leave what they are like it's give them any help say why I guess you're to at this case you know the guess this is yeah yeah to it all them so that's here that's just a miserable misfiguration I'm not sure you're gonna stop in 10 here because the truth is that all these are kind of areas here is intriguing about based on here official and he's talking about the competition here dynamics in relationship education where can be a possible technical gameplay access when filling out the attraction trying out the get and data either chase a process of strategy chase a pursue education pursue it there's something unmasculine about the international position the honestation to be together with so yeah frustration deliberation so the case yeah is the verification just about the food drugs out of his nuts I have a test just about the food drugs out of his alcohol horses it's a ruse that go to the energy state is really that the visit X for whatever he can get the X like a gatekeeper here this he is about issues here often has to be the call something like this it comes a lot of evidence will be deteriorated in 2 minutes It's like it's excellent, but condition has a big ready for the accuracy. Confesses sista tekniisiä. Sekoituksia. Since we're seeing one professions in all cases use education here, if we do since the proper process here, so you with education, so that you guess it's next to you, so to make you lose well in front of your eyes. To some of you, there's always a frame issue. Correction if you should study the should try to pick up her like friend person who tries to make your shovel more easy. Just to make her also this doesn't have something all top of the situation where she starts to the politics is this peculiar one about the patient. But if you learn you want to do something I like it kind of say yeah. Ingenious is the key. You want to see something? This is coming on here. Here is in positive this country on here. Interesting, so countries have a population of 6 million in Asia. It's about 7.4 million in Asia. We have here a food about here. Using countries that yeah. Well, other strongness here has like his benefits yeah. We always was thinking that the patient is this is a patient is a picture to all as unattractive issue. Moving to full-time stages just to be called on you to kind of tongue with feminine alteration. A famous includes also perfect yeah. What's your personality yeah? Always a perfect feeling yeah. This is totally nice architecture, emotional, think about it, what do guys want to get an anarchy who keeps the left right investigation, what do was a racial competition, anyway. But think of the architecture, specification, load, etc. Is a quick period of argument, it's just a written cooperation. The is just the formal size, the case of informal setting is here. The mind acts what happens automatically know that the parts because of the cold blood enter thing around here, you saw here. But this is something you can do any different thing around here, everything around here, really make every very difficult use of us here. The setting around has been education here, close to vision, distinct current education, wealthy departure here. Operation work ensure that your education where you're seeing the face before this modern convenience exists we can over the water class or to keep them out from your education. To worship in decent people of principles. As also she has asked the indicator that this is nice guys here. So they can cut off the issue here. The operation case was cheaper on here. Select the best place to go on here. Is hunting down this how it does it work on here. Meeting at the Gafra the city Nicola Sunny Peter at the night on here. It means the sunny peace you gain a book on my ferry. We could sit to the couple days yes so here. Looking for angry. This cat decide to deal with this together. Yes, has some how consciousness of only goes to go through the positive activities and the capacity and people like animals just being kind to them issue. As here is so that because the blue positive capacity is that in a non-professional actually people like I'm just the sound press of the way listen to the problems that nice guys so you can hear about action give it a support image actually give it a support the core visualization is a actually care more like consultancy he doesn't prefer the kind of says that after a short discussion if you can actually want to have an relationship increase yourself their principles and become a case yeah. Not only to here humanities is here it is human investigation they were found these are nothing more than this it is the what they want to take them good people of 40 from several here you can still be a mission together is true that you prefer any more than negation I prefer any more than existence I bet able to do better and carry it together. Stupid of tomorrow and you should not do no witness if we could side. So that's here. And there's all these like this existing here. At a competition here. Well, what happened here? Discussing here. Alright. Here's a sort of the setting right here. Somebody has a difficult investigation. Gaffa security. So some kiba. There's nothing to know. Here is a Drekaska. There's a picture that I discussed about the internet. Rationalism. It is a created that or case of the correlation to generation. This is just real education, yeah. Partido. This place right here. They're sitting around here. And sending around. So they're returning here. They will want to put stuff like walking around backward. Go look at your business here. Alright. You know about what you guys are doing here. Criticization. That's an interesting here actually. I fysifajterna kan med partier kurva cognitia. Subsequent participated is effective since the fourth right the inner issue. This is when I try to say absolutely necessary here. The latter option was the expensive whitation always. This was a point so far. And so here. But if you don't call the ratio, it's not a problem here. You shouldn't say operational here. Well, so you like this thing around here. It's just I see that the personal secret the most here. Upon every day here. The game is here. It's just he's alright here, there's a one education here. Super because of the possible in there for the complementary relations, yeah. You guys think that it's possible for what we could see the hardware fundamentals. Do the things getting based on better. It's just only in crappy fashion. On 3 meditation. Situation here. Under a faded usage of time by the time to travel here. Independent. Graduated is killing me. You get breaking up the folk to not every guy wants to go towards life with it. Easy here. Freak your folk Asia. Upuri wants to go try to visit it. Just around side, but then to pull up some Asia. So here. Independent. This wings. I'm a member of the Asian Forums, but I'm a member of it, but then if you guys here know what they are talking about. So like first, because some of the serious I did with and I had something well today. I had a neat snack. I had been with my bucket purpose degree on a floor here. Very there is a course about it. Short lecture about the long hours. With this, I could do this and amount of education. I never had a perfect experience today. The vacation, with this way, should be come. You'll go 1 hour specifically to pay for. Sure, I'm not totally decent. I think there's a core for tribes right here. That was strength right here. And first right there, it was straight back right here. Turn for session here. It's like, it feels like a little heating on here. It's kind of annoying here. And so here, what's on top of the videos that guys have a different styles and meditation format design and giving even, yeah. Good to the body will tell you what's for education means is telling you to stop right here. And so what's around here, then solves here, competition here, extension here. Maintain. Lot to maintain. Long part. As long as you're spying around you're doing a policy here, educational website like this. It would be annoying for all guys and they're focusing all day drink to get a son. It's always there's always supply issue. Well, that's the case here, right? This is to get you to the reason why you do it, also why you push the meditation. Master is a call base is to get the visible application. Reputation. There's a piece written about this article called investigation for practicing against countries. Every year is born it took thousands of the fortune to worker to take a controversial idea. It took it used to be a hard shape, but the wars across the big accidents, but as was the predator seeing over supply. Taking out the early varieties depot over scarcity parity and ratification. The uses of the fortune we are to each combination here. The rush of the Puma is here called with the increased competition as a basically became another there are simply going to be a lot of guys. What's also called reformulation, mortgation, operation innovation here. With the mortgation, in fact, the financial how it is a mechanism indication after the verification cross carrying as part of reply to the quick books dictation has seen a mortgation than a case here. Thing it was the same for as well. Every dead book, but it's only along with the those that the progression have a so close to each. This was a city submission. the surplus metropolitan areas each year. Polarized models are more likely to be correct big cities that works in favor in cities. Don't doubt your but the interest of application have all I have against only the starting notion that they are getting more F80 is a two small samples I'd say that's us indication. The seeing like a H bracket is here. But the seeing the version with the seeing like a H bracket. This is the addition. Examinate ratio similar question. Application examinate the front the surpluses up and in the early days here. Here it is 67 days at big medicator. Here it is suddenly gets a drop down here it is at 40 here. That was the one that is also hard for the case here. This is a simulation. It's a theory consequential. Leave the silver set mirror polarized proportion. Do not reproduce as massive because they go away from the collision for a fever or create a supercomputer even to the population. Where the middles of the pin up together like a case are still allocation. This is the only creation it's all lower than the operation is a capacitation. Everything is self-interest here. Operating the one thing on it is more like here. He was so to see about this thing around. What seems to be also observation. One of the register on preparation is cubed register here. That's what he said that fever having issue means the next himself here. I should say about this is a pretty guy here. Good, he says yeah. There's a big deal about here. Having issue both like here. It's gone both like included pressure with the case on our own with the case. Themselves here. Is it as a general like here? Himself here. He don't have any story and he don't have any kind of story about this case thing. Himself as a created one life here, it's a long night and awareness, but that is the case himself who said about here. The Bobby case, otherwise would you remember the living of this universe around that's for a case here. This is of the individual here. So what is this case of the car? Some behind this is a cheeky behind the case, it's cheek right now. Female look around here. Here it is once again, yeah. Parks in this city, they're not gonna stop you right there. But that's like this gonna do it. That's all the someone if we hike with it is still after you go to car and to this particular situation. So that you actually yes it is again open someone we hike yeah. You could have do it. If the last said you couldn't do what check it that you didn't have to someone a permission to put it when they have a notice. You always think about the legal right here. Himself he's interested in a person who is I don't know, sort of a liberalistic here. Libertarian person is a pure operation. You're supposed to treasure for a short pianation. That's as far as mentioned chanting is suggested for extra frequency was people refer instead of common population. There's some wrong thing for us is a benefiting around so long as it doesn't involve mutation. It's only a balance of that issue. Then it does take some excess of the modulation. So long as it doesn't is benefiting. One thing perhaps is I think a long time around here. It's always I read about them existing here. I don't want it, but anyway, it took us a very party argument. The big news occasion, I guess someone permission before they blast them on TV here. Around your case is so specialized market and differentiation. Well, there's another countries, well, situation is different. The other country, there's other countries also in the border around here. The rules are always the same for everywhere. Something about a little bit exciting and I can think about it will be quite a piece up on here. Same posted habits, yeah. Just keep continuing with he says, yeah. What is information? Reportation, yeah. The things to clean about there's all I guess, yeah. Boosted habit with the case due to the good operation. Are you going off to get that boosted habit with the case, yeah? It's a typical thing around here. Good beat do. That was like the cars to this stuff right here. And so yeah. You kinda cause a private policies around here. Well, that's the case here. Maybe easy to get having a bit the case here. And so it's kinda lasting around here. Somebody gonna take it off the case here. A reportage around here. Somebody watching around here. Office of force in a case here. To weekdays to Where's myself as a key coming on this video section because my video was a town area. Okay, I'm not really interested in this thing earlier. It was a thick part of this thing earlier. The universe, it was the universe didn't really concept about his concentration. But it is not that he was a big part of the key after here. So this respect is something what you say about it. But the word is still location, yeah. From a second here. The qualification here since that's the key right now. Raises and key the highest degree. It's anything right now. This is anche se ne sa mi scalano se si posizione del text che se livelli dell'est che ancora aperta il live. Non so se lot beatboxes che sia. Is a bit of an interest che sia. To go, we could repeat physics cockpit we go there's a computer yellow our work no please helmet yeah to go we could this to go we could this to go paper to go we could this to get this so it missed and about this the cars are. How does it look like here? This is a 1 2 right here. 5 6 guys, yeah. So that's a lot of guys, a hardware guys, a software guys, graphics type here. Sure is software guys, yeah. Sure is software guys, yeah. This graphic guys, yeah. This is a car right here. Pierre in trying is how the sound around here. So we have a great about a different chance of running. To go basically yellow is the case in here. And also no about here green. With left location here. Got number positions here. Case X Y Z case here. Case range reliability is here. 5000 and 12% here. With the cost of a power ratio here. Too much horsepower. Yes, this is a range here. If somebody wanna see about the accurate race somewhere here, go on here. To teams getting qualification here. Compete it. It's back. The tracks are following here. Artwork. And so artwork here. It's get this done. The Grand TPO. What happened here? We're gonna put place here. Albertina escutese. Botchina pescare pesce. Acquisita pratina. Ragazzi tesica. La scortazione. La macerazione. Non so se sono stupid actions here. Performance reliability the same to race. Some more have a power here. I'll look at a little bit of this benefit here. The simulation, yeah. We go about here. Qualifications race, yeah. No difference, you know. The reliability compensated to convey bene. Proprio the helmet che segna. Garantido. Cause to software reputation. There's no bot here, how to separate this thing right here. In the piccolo stratile. Vertical so to here you go. What did you expecting this to be look around here? Here this is a little violation. Caratteristicani. Performance here. 80% here, 50% here. That's 41 I guess and reliability here. The worst of all of all this year. As keen high as they do to good days and performance it teams. Take a look at this kind of thing on here. The super case body to get a better cooperation. Ooh, but to get somebody to the days there. I'll surprise you and it's the God's soul to raise certificates there. Equal maths on here. Let's go on here. J to the crazer. Cockpits here. To go to the patient here. I useful things to do about it to get together with the case here. Animation. The people of the party. France here. When the car traffic is so make a look at it pretty similar here. Ginseng. Oh, things are looking around they to go beside. All the different cases here on here. By 82 page here. You also see around here. Here it is coming on here. Nationalidad sesiana. Glorification. Cosa on here. Loi di banda generale. Nulla partito per la scattiera. Supposi incredible today here. Very sure che the PBS is here. Coloration. The keep the useful stuff right here. Explode is here. The background here. The helmets at the case typical issues the characters as a performance. Reliability is high case here. It's a little bit higher ratio rate at 61% here. That's about 2002 on here. It still has 6% properly breakout here. GPA messages here. 8% here. Corranti spiace la partita. This is nothing changed about here. Circle the backward of the front together. Or stay at the good of the background here. Perspective of this machine is just a situational. One step behind. The parks right now. Report as it was that's disgusting right now. But in it is so. Here we go, out of the city. Welcome around here. What's the clock around here? You engaged conversation here. It's running right here. That's some of the reasons right here. You will go to be operating upon this thing. If what against us off together, any of these visual measures are so far. You should know what to situation, right the other in favor, but the additional of the cases are there are cases too also is but some variation and some not so much because that's a hook there. Because the option they have several of damage, yeah. So it may well be that addition argument or they don't know so much because that's a hook there. Use the option they available damage best option. If you want to look at the premieres and huge show simplification in that bracket here. Well, there's a rather shitty issue. They're talking about age groups. If you look at the case in 5 years, it's not bad this way. Easier voice expressions and also it affects the harmonica situation as you try to get together. Or the only situation of property in the operation right is concentration. But also for this looking and insane in the forward. After is also this looking and notification that they don't go up for the meter qualification cost of some of it. Notification, but they still get some pretty good from the on because that's the initial order of things. Of course, the personal investigation dangerous, yeah. Proactive this person for traffic in here. And this is exam. We keep going on. Let's get the next thing right here. Able really hit nicely with all this stuff right here. Constant to the almost the answer issue. You come across here. You will say, yep.
Ooh. Sådär om man. Där lärde lite. Men det ser det man. Det ser så här. Det ser så forest och så kan så här. Now it's the last people later. Just a show that things are here.
Here it is. If they're happy that it must be surprise, yeah. It's really cool that I'm sure I am. Because it's a good actual issue, yeah. You do good this This is always a long question here. What he's doing is an action here. So bike here. So we'll do backpack here. But I know this doesn't make it easy because if they are people having his nature will less fever and politics here. Will fever up to the father into the piece that will be the father is a change that right yes. It doesn't matter it's absolute professional and populistic as long as the rather than stay the same around here. As always future jealousy even in centuries is a predominant here. This is a harsh result of the world we live today are holding an altercation here. Or for issue normal they want to enjoy life like they only still later than they can understand why they don't want to issue. Go boredom comes a simulation having this year like themselves here. Interesting, why is it so okay here? But very good restaurant themselves here. This is a speedy class back to application has speedy class investigation. The decline rich society station. Give you a healthy appearance and it's getting interesting as you enter years. Who gives soldier? Indicating order has love vacation right here. It will be the repetition for once be killed that was carrying a chromosome. He has a lover relation here. Such a trait could have his selected for it. I will try to follow his products this year. Peering with a bit of peerage here. I will make money thousands of years of vacation. Make that decision on its own only to get active back in the short days. Come on, could also keep out in the fortune not to abort education here. The lurking, sort of a country story here. An example of how the age of vegetarian was first able to keep a decline of age here. Go with this relativation for colony and president because it was selected for education. Use civil generation. But that past litigation. This guy use example of education of how the age. Ages with the case was able to keep it as a decline education. For colony to president because it was selected for education. Cross exploration here. After negation of year. We use what kind of our education here. Alright. You do speak. Levels is about this one here. Here. Can you right now start some here? The TV say goodbye. Just press this here. You know what they have it here. And why love gave to the innovation big hit ticket here. Are we going anywhere here? Yes, what's the kid to pay attention here? So you should wear around here today. Himself a year. Himself a prostate about here. So much more could if we had it. So that's incredible amount of cash. That's what I always remember after getting here. I mean, it was incredible as himself a year. It's just kind of a bullshit stopping around here. Himself a year. Only some, I don't know, whatever life around here. And that's the case of himself a big mistake a year. It would also be the normal situation, but of course some individuals couldn't pull this off thing on here. Just putting a call to on here, let's take a look at what happened there. On a line spot because he's here today. This is you know that's a frustrated or whatever. No working here, no working here. That's the deal, right? The road to the names was to go vacated. Oh la 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 la. To receive to for transition. Next with this request the episode number application is because it's correct here. So it's recording indeed I guess, yeah. Alright, it's not dangerous again here. Because it doesn't see about it. The children have a lot of current chakras. Actual generation will be large education current anyway. There's a prefer education with average caps below the west and the whole ratio in favor. What the needs is that they get the first tips education. Process of are for the most part the most likely to get snatched by education when you leave in it with declining education number of education. There is a bit more competition for education. There are more elements that are unfortunate to compete with education. When there are fewer education available at a decrease in rates. I kind of prefer this all because they have a much larger pool of this goes to choose from the with decline ratio. This is the proposal for prior years was larger when larger increases for years to year it is improvement for younger man. Increasing from year to year good prefer ratio with the fever number ratio. It is this because they should have declared such a like past 2 or 3 decades that successfully the situation for was not the signal much chance. Or to the company that is separation education. And it is the main politically interesting issue for the all the industry based on actually dominant trends on multi today issue. What trends are here? What start is a basic is here. But this issue kind of a large poster. Out of poster here. Playing to get a few to the rest to the PTs be always in the policy overall we are indeed issue. Took us to the visited the sanction left nation. The curse the case. Good reputation as a hard to get all the just emotional wanted imagination. In the you after Asia. We just get them as a nation here. Sometimes so this with education here. Tell you the healthy you should have a education. To solve the most that's the feeling I ever had was when I like education also what's the altercation of the support paying nation for the turn me on. This is because the power less education these theatrical picks the voices. Himself the frozen, the first feeling ever was to get a patient. Himself here, what is this issue? But fire resume we can sound what I from the attitude their accomplishment. The summary recovery from the nation is the big second of the first of probability that they see their need to include indication. We just make it as a monitor criteria. What we do we get a taste to use good education network. Role model himself. It's interesting somebody doesn't want to crash movies with your role model education. From different background was a student when he started his travel education. Penalties these heavy penalties each participation because of the scenario whole affair has only case of first class there. Yes occasion. Well not the case actually some occasion. It's because the about happened yesterday competitiveness is for the executive masculine for executive area. You say is public but with some easy context. Education of the education as I say all of this are yet very feminine here. Due to 98 cases, but any question in the bath, this is a between and all speed in Asia. This is the perfect with Asia. Your makes sense or Asia. How the guy profit is in a case, not anymore. You just have to also the sky is on Asia. Make looking for if you want Asia. Strike second here. Good decision department here. I use the issue to the critical everyone should have a training on it. This situation I go back for a here. What kind of this subjects we can face here? As far as the TP here, more signer. This is here. What's the yeah. Everything voting back for here. Association yeah. Representing the things and the can become made in the like competent party. But it can be done any party that can be done by anybody yes you will need a education. Like comparating case. And so software and political like right. I made up of raffling marketing opinion don't do it as it's your effort to create real patient. Competition. Wait a second. When I said I want to see about this, why should I get the meat to the back of the stairs here? Not often this kind of thing right now. It is an new book right now. There's really few poster on this range right now. He's just looking for his yeah, wondering what best has been this year. equality of user or location interest theory strategy validation artificiality competitions by the single go here it is go yeah, we should be having this was a game. Provinces conservative passive disadvantage access transition attention it's interesting there's a lot of different things rest as behavior artificial the rest of things is a bitterness involuntary issue an out typical base and everything else this is going on here. I'm a and about one question. Never much specific requirements. I just make requirements sure you have the propagation now. This is serious of the time to get those things. Where you see this like is the truth that orientation studio online dating issue. There is a location they want to patient them and treat them like a daily information of things is execute that will often lead to issue. The identification with the issue. You need to edit different with the here the schedule cognito get importance I guess here. And the passive is the case here. It's just looking for lasting, right? I mean that says that can't be a beautiful issue. It's a pharmacy trade trainer. A trade importance that you want to get here's how you get the issue. Ooh, what the hell is this results? So probably natural to get it. In presentation, today's videos I've seen one of the better date game publication. Show so true days a good young to prostication good profit to evil I have a lot of assets and guys involved because right off the bat I have a feedback of what they should have guys go to or you know. Here is a lucky party on the thing. Go with to the set to pay the booth. Looking for sorry. There's no yeah. Not down. Because yeah, I'll take a look and has a negative impact sharp ratio. Doctrines about that for nutrition sharp ratio can improve the help by nutrition plus the full station. Art also is an example of this concept of those who art to beneficiation as a generation, those side ratio, but if it is also the boost growth to be by proof that the of this is but then also whose proof the developers still issues here. I'm looking for something to think about it. Specific benefit here. Go well separate represents to have a specification. And we like a lot of the candidates will be built to a sheet for many of all those days according to accuracy, even not like it's a genetic specialization. I for all of the data suspended from artificial boost function. Destined to be can be gain one or perhaps against an infinite when trans treatment mechanism. The dog who will requires you top of vacation because of a reach case of the they cannot tell this about before vacation. But claims for case someone have because of our state perhaps because it's such a profitable product because there's a year vacation. Also covered by insurance who are not actually deficit will not respect treatment, so it will be explicit crapshoot this year. What is the cycle of follow-up when the parts have spent a year is about crew ratio? The long-term side effects are not good developers is still highly controversial. But with the crew suspicion high simulation some typical cases including modern characterizations of another as it has long peak totally was where because of good extreme pressure approach then it case was the case with cats of Asia. Only one fish is yet as well as a year Asia. was specific concern that who found that has zero skepticism. A strong record treatment engagement customers qualifies and leads to family litigation payment. And so here, this is here is very good question. Did you get the critical who both in litigation here? The rigid but that not his competition, so enter the recommended continuation. Who will be full test that the competition. So the application who created propagation therapy of over forecastation age year. Choose a call it in there. This is the application of where formation is the arcade and feature. They will the polish but this pronounce the position. Just you get a look at the case and so here Linux cannot differ on here. It's interesting on a substitute action here. So I see what application so here. The data is very rest on the yes, yeah. You say I'm not getting it, but I'll use it. It's a long story, but I try to make it a short occasion. Good occasion. As this is a first of it, yeah. So needed choice of the perfect what is yeah. In source here. To beat this at risk of the terms of goodness of corporations deficiency. In short, the risk of the base of the body explanation. The SEC has a stitch pretending for sure because I don't give a little bit here. So was there. And now so was here. Let's take a look around here, this thing around here. What happened? We don't understand. Upon Rationalism, we don't have nutrition deficiency here. It's on these areas. What areas has them? Of course, in most of the cases, necessary, it doesn't need to be case right now. It's a very good question here. Different thing right here. Really. It's a little bit of operator. To make it a different part of Asia. This is the trainer, and vitamin deficiency. So what's even nutrition deficiency? And the immune system issue. And so looking for a more likely to deal with diseases. The likely is nothing. And a peel off a short peel off action. As I say, having a clear for fact again. That's a hate issue. It's fast guys, yeah. Since there is a show this is in hope burn, yeah. That's very question, yeah. Did he suffer over occasion? Somebody talk about the expression hate is something that's pretty pushing is a nutrition opportunity is quite likely it's a pollution ready to seems about the what I see is a disease is a stimulation just a parasite here. It's the shame right there. I should so this allegation of face right now. Authentication here, I should find these two pieces because the pathologic question I have to get a curious comment actually to have a comment about here. Basically, authentication here, authentication concept is a strength high case, it's a feeling issue. So the person himself here, nowhere to see as if as being common specifically the same allegation. Was a situation who wrote allegation. And this have never looked at the case appeal of the way I do somebody. The baby support like it out with the here. In it's a little bit and he makes a application. So here, so it was 30 for these points of all kind of different things right? Society will see the face in as a kind of aura here. In quality action here. That's some well, from action was already himself, yeah. But who put the here it is, and it was enough that you really care about this thing. I'm gonna, I guess someone is in source here. Where shit at security, it's so about the question who the secret. Because that was a super reference game about when you should play or politician. So that's a very good question, so like he has no purpose his life right now. But he has to create a purpose from now on, I guess, and it's one thing of the rest is one thing about you can never really talk about it here because you have a bunch of whatever in it. As soon as they're done, I guess I'm good issue. And people to call or hate maybe able to it's a useless decoration. Guide to do better operation. There's some reason what the preparation. because he thinks it's kind of the their of attention, as we know this illusion is. I also think psychology and Russian verification would become more able to take addition to this. So this is also one call that space. Indeed, passage with the case and the base of the talk about the case an impression. So what I guess they really know about here. Verification. We let each other rule out. The big question is he's a kid of process investigation. Inside here really has pretty problem in it. It has to do everything easy. Let's go with the chapter right here. This is just it uses public composites all you want to the allegation. You can see here the feeling about the friend who is about to be skepticism who is happy to use goes down, you always lose allegation. Voicecast is happy to use him as a body or to bait for the show. Happy to use him as a body, but that's correct, well, he's skeptic, so it isn't easy to get it's hard to with a competent relationship. As a guy, it's pretty hard to go awkward unless you have content that is pretty awkward as a relationship, because it's pretty easy to get a meaningful relationship. Unless you have content that is a pretty situation. That was to some prominent partnership cases, possible negation as a for Asia. And we saw the purpose of difference here. Well, of course I talk about this, we can put ourselves here. There's all different things. This indication of the health issue is a state of society with preference, yeah. But for us, so that's a lot of the problem with it. We have limited growth rate, yeah. This important thing like true period here is so seeing it and shows that they have a correlation with crew in the they have a immune system. The first is very down was incredibly high, yeah. Well, that one main is moderate. Estimated as a rate from between the strongest sky made it more likely that your race would be out to be so yeah, as the rate amount was incredibly high, prehistoric society is yeah. Is well high it's data about here. That's very good yeah. That's how less that's all more even with more case saying short case of the concept party. Yeah, that's a big more remember to support this. This is also to be more with this rest of the fish. This but the precipitation. That is surprise 50 to 60%. But 60% also is radiation. In the year. Stuck about here. Section here. Then the coming inside. The cashier with the shot here. The camera that show like you can see what it's doing against the mirror. You would see for the camera in your area and the TV. You see about here too. So the about here. So this is quite a good picture. The view. As I hit the camera as there are several about things like this thing around here. And so also here, so that I can get the system. I sounds like really cool to quiz to show the validation cells here. The preference with some is more likely they also have a high credit conversation. Is yeah. This with this case relation in a 50 case a year. It's some indications just like suppressed was also the sexual average sex supply looks some aggregation is average. This is some average. All I can see if you're it's obnoxious. You're about the not there, yeah. No shit because this is something else, yeah. You're the in source of this case, right? So that should miss it. I'm including the game race, yeah. The ticket is yeah. The difference always, yeah. Is we very so discussed. That's how the show. Here pastor. It's interesting thing on who care better. As well as the strong for most part want to be educating producers for strong ones provided for cancer. So here. Oh, moving out the hero could see fortune out of the horse of the here is a it's not surprising running is absolutely as a general I can make it more likely the running is I see the special videos like I case that him alternative in persons the need for bridges are by the body this kind of a opposite credit to what is some of the action I prefer the guy who's a visual touch whereas like Travis says it's more at this point than anything else it's also feel like what I do is so confident here. It's just because I don't have preference for it. So the short says victory because he can prove to be a sure that all the reason that he generation and I thought he's online in high school like who was done me this comments is all like that with the camera like all his this says recipe non è you have a bottle can of what's about here. Oh, go sono stato specificato da sign. Get a letter foreign from which expression. So discussing our here. Do su could start the case. What has to about here? He don't know related to get a subject education. There is a preferred education. Police here. What is the two others here? It's one thing about this, about a preference here, a background here. Here's also here. It's one thing about what somebody's doing in the past time. Just saying, so make sure as a case of who is here, make you more not only type of the guys that I'm pretty sure off the house, British shape, British. Non-haters. Bara sure att det är ofta det så att det fast till mig det kommer på så det här då because people give it position this was a true for we're gonna record that shit all right but whoever is saying is about the indicator as a couple of hits runner it doesn't make you the picture the case kingdom discussing about this military feature camera difficulties as mitigation as the matters about it did is to be former measure expect that it was a thing that we know like it doesn't matter so much about the whatever it was the period is yeah good it is and whatever was the period this year was definitely for the first of this still had to have the super aquas here because we get this all like before we get it I'm sure så skulle jag måste tänka och försöka så här så vi kan ha the wall clean partner. So let's take a look on here what he has to really here is a combination not a result because you might as well be see the two so we call it the part other because comfortable with who you are paying outside of the water because you got faster that you will be a assume the player on the results here the competency what the group for something in the case that you're the one concept we really don't need so don't be more attention you will get it from those your competition and so what the pressure we're talking the one measure that should be the size of fashion and actually I think a lot of people don't notice it wherever or at this station and the country if you have don't your situation plus you becoming really healthy and well good limitation what is the shit so yeah so genetics is here there's a connect with this applied rather hardly opposite representational competition ignoring chances one of the palace already won nation chance even the palace is inferiority complex proving it really the point that just in case people were chicken like trying at points it's actually inflicted with self-esteem what makes it you see coming the way out the points we think about here so yeah so yeah this is too for my issue in the server can outcome is money a lot of must diffusion to improve this yeah he has a stone measure and this is on the scale yes use everything like everything voluntary left and left the innovation left the a process of it coming across a way here a conversation. It's just sort of podcast. Yeah. It's a whole about here. That's very good question. Parties. This is also the cause party to the parties. This is yeah. I can say about you want this for the common is never thought about it. I will never ever thought about it as you can. This is because pop up to a task but looks like it. Only has the average time get that actually methods that are but here's the good taste of an affection. Never meets some ratio that meets everyone the characters of the list. In so yeah. Super elimination seems like this kind of thing. What if we all eat here today? Related here tonight is an insult, yeah. Doesn't need enough time, he backs up body is doesn't his family of all time. Those are fastest you can imagine. In addition to things of the day is no process on the indication. There's it's not very sure. You know it's all the information also about it. I should choose a place to fight copyright your chance here. Because it doesn't matter very much in the final specific. Can be case, yeah. It's really good to get the most hard mistakes. Songs won't take you if you're not a powerful case, yeah. Even if you're successful, like cool guys, but about that application, it's not a application, there's no prerequisite for application. No prerequisite case, yeah. It's only for that pick combination by 8 case, yeah. This the case, for what case, yeah. How about this put the connection with this? Or willing the order to take the case in. You put a several location and ask it that next case. You know the crews to look at the location to see if you will go over successfully. So why waste time on your create extra essence for short days, yeah. As he told that the delegation included the selling it the champion interest who made this by teacher. Now the work it shows the asked better therapy anything she could have to make it additional. What's the rest but whatever it is. Really wanted to say so it's a sure you think go that back here, stress as a house against a mid hackers. She might have this way to show against a this concentration. It had been described this year. Use this over for education because very upper later. Get about the school of death as get the matches on a million like because of the series of himself here. Himself here. But interesting, right? That's the first thing about the hero starting on here. Otherwise, everywhere else, the season exists himself here. So here. Okay, whatever any actions happen this year, it has a stick on them. We like to think that's meritocracy. One thing that we polish because with what they accomplish our character is what is it taught about what they're putting around here. Deep down this more pronouncing. This is quite a subject and intelligence characters play up. Authentication. Examples rank in it has a number of one major reasons. So what is it makes it more from introspection rank higher, yeah? It is probably not the findings of people is already thought, so yeah. Did he press the sweat assault because he passed it there? Look at like say this year. Is it carries some application? After he mentions that the most of us that people will prefer to look at the case. Why is it maybe only deep skinned? So shorter process may be hard fire issue brain, so yeah. But always sharing here to extremely might have young kids of the patient have a chance of being his application himself, so yeah. No really is it it's a solid say yeah. It's a population, yeah. Looking for anything. This portal get to shit. Insert here. That's the first thing what's gonna happen here. Whatever. I might get a fight there. Keep your arm. I was hoping just to focus on this video, guys. Yeah. That was just training out the fortification. Yeah. You feel it goes on and stuff like that. That's my comment as a website evaluation. Not really, but it's further than something. Anyway, so this interesting question on him is also here put was one as one to this from experiences is as a party, yeah. In so yeah, some precious indication. In so yeah, is getting a lot of action, is getting nothing action. This is getting all the aspects and part of it. The thing I can say that I create maybe some of it, but there's a need for someone to talk to them. I'm sure it's a friend of this kind of thing. He did take the about the thing is if I build a creative care about to make my full in practice. I was looking for a total website location in South here. Let's take a look around here. That's what he thought himself here. What he thought the case here. He thought that he looked like he himself here. And so that I can't believe it. The world still about here, What happened if you get the case here? But the case is gonna lose the beat. This is required for the next stage. This is how somebody calls the party and do not if they don't want to get the case. You saw us here. And pulling off a same part here. That's interesting story here. You saw us this benefit here. You saw us kept starting on something and see what effort is. It was like a ping actually, chronological is a ping right here. You saw somebody should has to pass to on here. Therefore here records us and issues like this thing right now. Is doing any negative action here, No, he's not doing any negative action here, himself, so it's more complicated process here, There's a good destruction here, it solves all kind of possibilities here. And not prepared to play the best of it, It says here. But, like about different things around here, so why they could not just do about here. I don't know why not the case, why could not get it, so it should be, there's all kind of different things around there. To the area. I'm keeping his attack on you. In the here. It's gonna be really access this kind of different thing, and just not the case, So what's this pattern here? He's in himself here. We're not really guys, himself. I did the honor why it is himself. To ask about this because there are pretend we can someone else there. Himself angry about something here. It's gonna surprise I don't know what to say yet. Well, you say idiocy, that's a long way right here. Himself here. It's gonna kill out here. So, his hand is as long as it's your age. So, your is also your age himself here. So, it should be a long-term issue. It doesn't know what makes it to decide if the issue is physically or not. That's the most even smart for us to tell a whole easy issue. Both be the better at this is also theory that just is enough occasion. As I think that the world shows like also if it is like a guy was better at the enhance the help to get it. Honest validation that was of the modification. What was the education that the compare education guys right? This is some cats are getting out of that's a lot of this trade now. It's an greatest in a world easy case. Great living in the workplace is that everybody else is in South who's called the color Venus here. But who's called the Venus the official has who worked as simple as 1 year and all his work for people for many years, was the top geisha is geisha. Simple like it's like a to be our size. Some into it is like or so, just not put to the famous we all have it as well. It was time with T6 they were very famous one out the professor. It was time we were working there with a story like every man says we will see yellow known access to another comments of this shit. That's what I guess it was places way up the case to some picture. So that's right. Like it seems it was passing in the case was one explaining himself here. So he's the really case himself here. It's looking for somebody like this here. Was an individual like yes I know about this what was the case here and what is said about this kind of later here so was the most was the most occasion of the kid is a seal that was for hate to revelation. What is so important no stage name is a singer was went to capture what has to what here is a lack of vision. What will look chances next occasion with any patient what officer himself here. Always compared to others and all that is easiness that in France no the beat fish to because but the set of obligation first day. I'm saying what situation we have this doesn't matter if this kind of here. In social key case Gallet take termination not giving it up or something calling it they will get it up because they so this is Dutch is different in all ways, yeah. Siis se that I don't feel the monster is so faulty with the image that the extra power appreciation. And how it's not the explanation, I will find which point up holding the seeds which was like this some accuracy. In so looking for this is the results of this was where it has been better, yeah. This is a mixture I guess as sure, yeah. I was very sure he was honestly consequence it's hard to deny that for us on it, yeah. Lose the also gets all of this he can't get Geisha is also the US elevation too. But with first storage over here, and I always say that I was impediment of getting always been to look past the still want to get dating, but there's also people who have a certain stance they won't push you. There's also those that have a preference for this issue to start Asia. Other regions like the state of Asia, they have Asia at the shop, just like those. But because of course, there's other situation people expect more specific certain characters there. But they're very advanced Asia. In such a year, sometimes a year. Let's take a look at it because that's the fork issue. To be the case here. So, as much going on, yeah. This is such as being credited. I think this is the point of facial. They pretty much I guess. I think it was the president as a man who provided for the product careful relation. So this is really credited. His thousands cases. Or much cases here. The pick on a free credit here. This is the professor. Some point of this is just the case of the first capital Richard, who existed as the end of the psychotic truth, so something that the world was a feed really. Is objective by exploiting their weaknesses, is repeating as sisters. Tricky by exploitation, you can hate the if not to get that. Yeah, I don't like this as a I'm pretty sure that it's a big case, it's the most case, I also like the case that sometimes it's a mission. It is just that over talk is just something too big to find to conversation to have like it every day. Just a hypothetical question. The day to write you either to this is expressive with the soy conflict, but this is all open your mouth again. You can be a repeat as but if you approach her with the hope, she said how happy you'll be carrying her in your arms till the rest of his speech won't help you at all either. Very proud of your opposite whole issue East Asia. The sick of a simulation threat is that after the surface up all together. He's a right to get right at the very skin about any muscle as he has is but he is a person that he has a case with numbers. So police surrounding he has a commutation, he's found an east case. All up the case. No way is unless it's not so sure. You won't be the imitation and most of your relationship, but if you relation and complex, so for you should be able to pressure. We have your soul. Kind of like this, most of them so yeah, or call me if you look for your shit. This for no of this about to look overcompensating here. Kind of force like this they say, yeah. That's the very issue here. This is just not the terrorist chance you will get some issue too. Just go short about himself, so yeah. Since it's already in the list goes a long way around here also this universe, so yeah. Intelligence, yeah. So yeah, search for size, yeah. This content issue, no more positive than issue. Was when he said issue. Encourage it, yeah. So yeah. Genetic, I guess, yeah. Here it is, was case, the case in the vertical quantification. So it's was still a basis, was still limited, you know. The other you're really chill with it, all this speech, your self characters, over normal help, Russia confidence, he was just having a word present here. As soon as you need to get there. What's the rest around here? Good fun thing about this rant is classic is it's always a bit rush. This website really doesn't work very well, yeah. Algorithm has one investigation, but at the same time every case here is secret observability said all the cases pattern get played with you. So it's like a cat issue, someone doesn't have any close French issue. Human sauce here. Some things are actually is respect was transmission idol to respect for gesture. Human sauce here. Good to the graphic area. The most is in Porsche. Realistical crown here. What you could do here. The chase everything around every combination here. The double days the typical FIFA. Yes, sauce here. What is a very good every month for him sauce at the flavor here. Each other here. But take a look around. It's a very good thing overestimating insignificance. Significance, yeah. This kind of harsh game is just like the name. I want anything else except that. Yeah. This is like about us for us also. You look around there, there's some options here. They're easily more universal than the altogether, yeah. You can search here. Already for some things has always changed is a key to this orange condition as preferred than the application. Reference set on the days, even that it can't be overcome fine with white fish. It's sort of not the thing on you. It's just that the impossible raw focus there. That is someone speaking up of us. Why seeing it here? Speaking, it is also compared who think that it's right for that. Now I shuffle in carbon numbers are traffic by master shape right now. I educated the thousands here. This is Savi here. In sauce here. Feature here. Sample station. In sauce here. Pretty cool about yes. That's what the cases here are in town. And we can look at the social domain. We can always see possibilities of case approximately 15 minutes. Even if the info case, yeah. But it's plastic is the quality. It's a fact to education through peers and a campus structure to education is by education. This is spending at the point here. The issue probably the opposite of what you think about the show. Down your station. I don't just focus on but I have a first stage. It's possible to frame of my turn. I just don't question the task get really harder. The credit times are like thinking about it. You were very short, other like thought discussion himself. I was like, yeah. It's not really yeah. The chance so oh la himself here. And some question I'm very good crying. It's a choice with Asia short they will have issues with Asia. You can always say for it that you Asia. To have issues with Asia. You can always say for Asia. Although this consultation often have less time with Asia. Say Asia. Because of my adventure she said we take a lot of time human Asia. Go there. Another consideration is about take a week for her mind to stop spinning from wondering what it must be shown. Wait, I know he is a sign. What what would probably guess at the investigation of message can be something. Is her mind him proof for him? He's here. Everything is happy for okay, here's the spot for him. He has to really stop this guy. Even under who have a cop there at the parliament because they are shot. This is the car. What scene is this? I don't know what the scene is every other but because of the post because they are private. This is between alone as a something on earth who didn't know I was the things like he said that he saw again. He's the guy that he saw. I cannot there's nothing like about so I should but nothing here in South here. But for each genetics in South here. The who repeated around like it. It learns about this and forms cases as a crisis of time you can take a project as a seriously. They want to describe the way this is what the Asia. There is Asia. Asia is the almost about the policy doesn't help anymore to think about here. In source here, jurisdiction is Asia. This is I am on the direction is taller since it doesn't have this I guess also. You will almost be here so you like when you're all this. There's nothing to about there. In so here. It appears that who will not correlation with price purification. Correlation. That's a result section will not cooperation. Already there. That's so here. This back is here, so here. Insignificance, no word here, description. We cannot stop here, so there. Trust instead of looking for at this kind of website, where this came from, it's only one reason why it's only based on there's a decent threat. I know that you can have a rough time with this, but what's on because I have no filtration. Communication. Det här är saker som jag try to talk to me just because it's just kiwi or shiny writing at me. To put this configuration solving right with this should talk to me. This is your one indication hence occurrence of this answers a lot. So just so the player evaluation over PMP lost education over a game. He's taking here to explicit research finding things here. That's the case spend the case of teaching layman's skepticism. This spend is layman's skepticism. Even with the sedition is a stuff of fire of the back my recitation when they start on nothing is the case. The third spend is so shit. And first I need to reach this people going out of base here. They didn't know what they speak right now. Not to get a base. I've noticed I've had some of the this year. The biggest thing is the easy word you guys this year. People say the way it is, yeah. There's more compositions. The fact that this is all the sense that I think it's a dominant situation. This is so here. We nothing like this. It was attacking of Asia. In fact, Asia. Oh, Jesus, yeah. This report is complex, the media destination, the brilliance Asia, the trade runner, is clear over here. So the solution was like the give me shares. Well, I have data like there was every single whatever you realize that I had to never had for it, but I turned it like you. The always get a thing cruise across the world, so tell me what who was it more. Some branches place more curious ratio who was it most of the rest is confident as a process. There's a light is a monitor, you should there's an art for a super key to find it, then you pop will because in order to make sure that this citizen should be exterminated. Once the subject in that get the exterminated, so I share gotta lose it. Or they say it can be an exclusive for it should be a data. No exclusive for it should be. I want a whole case, a case in a real case. If I don't like the hotel look right now, Asian comments. This is take with comparison. The case to what you get a better mental organization, alright? It's because if this case will hate you for motivation, imagine what they will think if you're just a swap into a thing right here. As a first guess, there's anything you can do it about exit for a here. This probably affect your Australia. Australia sort of will be notification to react from during your application. This is to system content to make facilities who have all in place. Measure will be guy who will in a place. I should put the daughter's this is thinking out of everything coming up with who's this here. So here. This is the power of thoughts here. The guys just is an animation. They never had to say anything about me on the start of messianic. They decided what's the price here. It is piece of what's the bit here? That's the most things that's here on it. Which is the case in here. What are the people? These are lucky. But the case, they might be they're all for my race. I get all the money people individual is hard to say individuals, but they are not really in the area, but the very intermediate. And so also here, you're in the interaction area. Alright, it's time to tell me here. Because you know what on these man's here. You so support the thing I start